The pain of Uvalde, the focus once again today at the Texas State Capitol. But today it was a joint session holding a hearing with family members and supporters of victims at Robb Elementary, offering heart-wrenching testimony.
One of the first speakers was Jasmine Cazares. Her sister Jackie was killed in the shooting last month. She says now, in addition to a real threat, she's terrified at the thought of more active shooter drills.
Having to go back to school next year, I don't know. It's a really big decision, and going to school shouldn't have to be a big decision, but it is. I'm terrified for my life to go back. I have senior year and that's it. Am I going to survive it?
During her testimony today in Austin, she also called for the state of Texas to implement red flag laws and background checks.
When you go back and look after the fact, there's always things that could have been done if we would have known. That's why it's so important that the public reports this. So important, even if it's suspicious. Give us a chance.
This week, DPS Director Steve McCraw touted the importance of see something, say something.
In the wake of the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas continues to use a program that relies on the public to help prevent future tragedies. KXAN investigator Matt Grant asked, is the state's program making us safer?
Our citizens are our eyes and ears.
The state's iWatch program allows anyone to anonymously report suspicious activity. It started in 2013 with an app added in 2018 following the mass shooting in Santa Fe, Texas. But one concern.
Have you ever heard of Texas's iWatch program?
No, not that I am aware of.
Not all Texans have even heard of iWatch.
Have you ever heard of it?
No, sir, I have not.
Yet, in the wake of Uvalde, Governor Abbott wants to expand the program and, by extension, fusion centers, where state and federal law enforcement come together to share information and analyze suspicious activity reports. This is a look inside one we toured in 2019 after the Walmart shooting in El Paso.
In order to connect the dots, you have to collect the dots.
Fred Burton is a former counterterrorism special agent. He now runs the Ontic Center for Protective Intelligence in Austin and says mass shooters almost always show warning signs. He calls Texas's program wonderful, saying it and others like it absolutely saves lives.
We are much safer as a nation because of the efforts of the state fusion centers and the FBI Joint Terrorism Task Forces.
But not everyone agrees.
The data that we have shows that neither suspicious activity reporting nor fusion centers are really the solution to any pressing problem.
Jake Weiner is an attorney and fellow at the Electronic Privacy Information Center in Washington, D.C. He says he's seen thousands of confidential suspicious activity reports leaked after a nationwide hack in 2020. He describes them as, quote, generally low-quality intelligence.
Very often what they're reporting is just someone behaving oddly in the street. The consequences of that is going to be more criminalization of folks who are mentally ill.
Weiner worries Texas is spending millions to monitor innocent people. That's echoed in a Boston University report issued last year. It cited privacy concerns with the Austin Fusion Center's surveillance of a virtual Juneteenth festival and Black Lives Matter protesters in 2020, saying the Austin Regional Intelligence Center used city resources to share personal information of vulnerable Austin residents, including students and immigrants, with federal agencies, placing them at greater risk of arrest, detention, and deportation.
What they do very well is they do a lot of surveillance of political dissidents, of protesters, of ordinary folks going about their lives.
Austin police say they only assist federal immigration enforcement with active criminal cases and only monitor events and protests to determine if there are safety concerns. APD also said it supports and defends privacy, civil rights, and liberties. Last year, Texas received nearly 8,000 iWatch tips. It's unclear how many of those were credible, resulted in an arrest, or stopped an attack, because DPS says it doesn't track that.
We've had about 20 years to kind of get this right, which means for fusion centers to show their work, to show what they're doing and the impact of it, and they've never been able to do so.
Still, law enforcement say suspicious activity reporting is critical. In Richardson, the day after Uvalde, someone called police after seeing a student walking to school with a rifle. He was arrested with a semi-automatic in his vehicle.
It takes us all to help protect our community.
Matt Grant, KXAN Investigates.
DPS didn't respond to our requests for comment. We did reach out to more than 25 states to see how other states handle suspicious activity reporting. Some have no records or no statewide reporting system at all. Others have detailed reports, which we have linked to this report at kxan.com.
This coverage is all part of our KXAN series of reports called Stop Mass Shootings. We want our reports to be a resource for Texans as well as for lawmakers who are discussing how the state should move forward. Explore our in-depth and investigative content by scanning this QR code with your cell phone. It'll take you straight to our page at kxan.com. It's all organized by topic. Be sure to check out our reports all this week and next week.